Save your tears for another day. Okay, what? I'm doing the main quest. Hold on. Oh snap, I am. Are you ready? Just about. Yes. I was gonna. Alright. Promises kept. A new day begins. Master Hawk, here I come at a most excellent time. An invitation from a truly preeminent personage was delivered in a manner but a short while ago. Would that you had consent to receive it, but in any event. Sir Merrick de Borel, Lord Speaker of the House of Lords, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, and Viscount of Horace Borel, cordially invites Master Hawk to dine with him at his estate. He seemed surprised. The messenger assured me that the Lord had broached the subject with you at an earlier date, but the arrangements for the peace conference were still being finalized. Of course, the intervening moons afforded little opportunity for leisure, but with the passing advent of peace, 'tis plain that Lord Commander sees no further cause to delay. What say you? I would, but I haven't the foggiest what to wear. Any thoughts? You would ask me. Well, I'm sure that as a personal friend of Sir Emmerich, you are at liberty to wear whatever you deem appropriate. That said, when in doubt, a man of note could do far worse than an alpine coat. At least that is what Lord Lemelin has been heard to say. When you are ready to pray report to the astrologia come. A man of House Borel shall be waiting to escort you the rest of the way. Save your tears for another day. You heard the man. I need an alpine coat. Excuse me. How do I change? Oh. Where is it? Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Oh yeah, I have Master Weaver 3. I didn't even do the Weaver quest or finish it. Whatever. It's probably. Oh no, I should have. Whatever. Let me do that real quick. I was supposed to finish it. Never leave without a goodbye. Asking and I will be bound for the front line soon. I'm ready for it. One last request. Could you create me a garment to wear into battle? Oh. Cavalier. Bum 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 bum. Gobu's head. What? Belouds and doublets. Off to war now, is she? Suppose that is just cards away. Only the warmest of fabrics will do. Chimerical felt. Chimerical doublet of healing. Oh, what is this? Chivalric Dawn Boarding. What is all this? Oh man. Let me check vital setting. Nice. Crawl it? Oh yeah. No, 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 no. Insufficient control rating? Are you kidding me? Where does it say the control rating? All sets control required there. Come on. I haven't got a proc. Surprise, surprise. Oh yes, now I get one. Yep. Carnelian? The hell is that? Yeah. Why can't I get one? Nice. Showtime. What the heck? Carnelian? Inflation. Why is there so many Tias? I don't get it. Okay, what's my control now? 507? What do I need? Control cried 589. How am I supposed to get this? This is for gathering. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to do. I'm only gonna get 7. Alright, what is wrong with people? $30,000. Do I even need it? This doesn't make sense. I basically have level 60 gear and I can't make it. Plus... $35, I need 35 more. I essentially need 30. How much slots are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 times 4 is 44. Oh, okay. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. Mm. Let's do it. What? Come on. Come on, man. And I won't back down. Help, that took a while, but I did it, I did it, I did it, yeah. Excuse me. My heart is all aflutter. I can't wait to see what you bring me. Where is it? Anxious battle? Here you go. Touch that. Yay! It's stunning. I'd be the belle of the battle. Thank you so much. But there's nothing holding me back. I do wish Mother, no, it is best she doesn't know. Freskin and I will go to buy the Ark of the Worthy. Please, see us off there. It's bad luck to leave without a soul to say it goodbye. Is that a thing? Wait, what? Where is this? Thank you for coming. When I return, I will be sure to tell you all about all our adventures. But if I don't make it back, tell Mother that I was chasing my dreams, that I was happy. Farewell, my friend. This is all the stuff I made for her. Avril, where are you going? Just like that. She is, that is to say, we're going to the front, to the fete, right darling? That's why I'm wearing my finest for the fete. Is that so? We'll cancel your plans. The cathedral has need of more monastic robes, right this very instant. Can it wait, Mother? I've been dreaming of this party for so long. And your party is more important than the gods' work. Your last robes were so well received. I think you'll need to make 100 sets. You can do it, yes? You want the truth, Mother? I'm a Kyrugian. I'm leaving for the front lines tonight with my sweetheart. Please don't try to stop me. I couldn't bear sitting at home praying for my Freskin's safety when I could see it to myself. It's bad luck, you know, to leave without letting me say goodbye. Your raiments gave you away, dear. I know Kyrugian's doublet. When I see it, I wore one myself. I just hope you never would. I went to war too. Your father was so gallant and I was so in love with him. How could I not go? But I never told him I was with child. He died not knowing because I was slow when I needed to be fast. He died. He died because of me. And that guilt destroyed the woman I was. I gave up conjuring to raise you. I tried to forget my mistakes through Halone. I never wanted you to know war. Keeping you from harm meant keeping you home, so be it. And then I saw you studying conjuring with him. I panicked. I could do everything I could do to stop you. I tried. My actions only drove you further towards the battlefield. But the doublet suits you. Back when I was young and sincere and passionate, I'm sure it suited me too. I do remember that desire to do good, to protect the ones I love. Go, Avril, go with my blessing. But keep him safe and promise me you'll come back. promise, mother, on everything. I hold dear. Thank you, and thank you. He lied. Oh yeah, now I get this. Yeah. Whatever. Oh, I get all of it? Oh, what? That concludes Seven Sword Weaver. Nice. Greetings and well met, Master Hawk. I have the honor and the privilege to serve as the head steward of House Borel, so admittedly our staff is somewhat smaller than those of nobler families, being countable on one hand, and my lord will be overjoyed to hear that you have accepted his invitation. As you soon will see, we have spared no expense. I dare say a man of action such as yourself enjoys nary a moment's respite. Hey, the battlefield beckons you now, I'm sure, but for this day we bid you lay down your burdens and raise a glass to peace and prosperity. They're playing the song in the cutscene? That's no, too many greens for me. Need more meat. Is this dragon meat?
To think the Moogles would prove such harsh taskmasters. Forgive me. I did not know you had suffered so in your quest for the horn.
Oh boy.
I must say, your spirited accounts always come as a welcome change from the arid reports which fill my days. What
The hell? I ain't drinking no wine.
Though I have lived in these lands my entire life, to hear you speak of them, there is much and more I have yet to see. Truly, yours was a marvelous journey.
Why not join me for the next one?
Well, truth be told, when I think back on the sweeping vistas of the churning mists, I do feel some slight pangs of wanderlust. Alas, much as I would like to accept your invitation, I fear my present duties with the House of Lords demand my undivided attention. Someday, perhaps. By your deeds, you have helped us to lay the foundation for lasting reform. The formation of the Republic is but the beginning, for it is not only our system of governance which must needs change. We, the people, must learn to let go of our hatreds and rise above our bloody past. I only pray that I live long enough to see us achieve some measure of success, that I might know the lost did not die in vain. I can still see you there on the steps of faith, striding fearlessly towards the worm. If you could do that, who are we to balk at the challenges ahead?
True.
The question of how best to strengthen ties with the other great nations of Eorzea has been debated at length in the Lords and Commons of late. As you may imagine, maintaining stability during this period of historic upheaval is our paramount concern. Nevertheless, we are greatly indebted to the Alliance for their support during the Grand Melee, and it would be remiss of us not to repay their faith in kind. Of course, we owe you the greatest debt of all, and it is my hope that in extending our support to you and the Scions, we might also express our gratitude to our neighbors, nay, our fellow Eorzeans, whom we pray you will continue to protect. The Lords and Commons agree on very little, but not a soul in either house begrudges your order this offer of patronage. For all you have done and will do, we thank you.
I swear.
May I ask a personal question? Now that the dust has settled, what will you do? Not as a scion, I mean, but what do you want for yourself?
More gear.
Lord Commander, pray forgive the interruption.
News from House Fulton?
An urgent message for the Warrior of Light. I was instructed to deliver it without delay. Master Thancred returned to the manor a short time ago, bearing an injured maiden. Master Leveilleur and Mistress Tataru are tending to her wounds, but they like not her chances. Respectfully, my lord, they have requested the Warrior of Light's immediate presence.
You must go to them, my friend, and I shall go with you.
For every ending marks a new beginning.
Who's talking? It almost sounded like a dragon.
From tragedy and sacrifice, we rise to greet a new dawn, as did he.
I hate these narrators. I narrate my story.
Only to be drawn unto another battlefield, another cause, as if by fate.
Show me the money. twin.
Yes.
Two Alphanos?
Is that...
Alize, Alphino's twin sister.
Oh, yes, that makes sense.
She ran afoul of the Warriors of Darkness. I had been tracking them since the ceremony at Falcon's Nest. Little did I know I was not the only one. Evidently, she had learned of their activities and attempted to shadow them on her own. Poorly. I rescued her in the Twelveswood, and together we fled north. But though I made every effort to cover our tracks, they caught up with us on the Ishgardian border. And in the ensuing struggle, Alize took an arrow to the shoulder. It was only after we had made good our escape that I realized it was poisoned.
Wait, what? Where's that? Anyway, their mics sound much better. And is this a different Thancred again, or am I bugging? And is that a different Alize voice actor? Everybody's changing.
Thank you for coming so quickly. And you, Sir Emmerich.
Think nothing of it. How is she?
We have done all we can for now. Although the immediate danger has passed, the poison yet lingers in her blood.
Something's different about. I think it's the mic quality is better.
We came to Eorzea together, hoping to bring salvation to the realm our grandfather gave his life to protect. But when confronted with the bitter realities of its politics and its petty powermongers, she was driven to anger and to doubt. She refused to become embroiled in what she termed Eorzea's squabbles and distance herself from the Scions. Though she remained hopeful of a brighter future, she would walk her own path. Would that it had not been so perilous. For all our differences, she is as dedicated as any Scion to the salvation of Eorzea. But more than that, she is my sister. To be reunited with her, only to lose her forever. Gods, even to speak the words.
Take heart, Master Alphino. She will be attended by our most skilled Chirurgeons. Bear Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary at once. Apprise Captain Whitecape of the situation, and inform him that she is to be treated as my personal charge.
Alphino, is the Warrior of Light, is he with you? Don't go, there is something I must say.
Why do I have to go on one
The
knee?
Warriors of Darkness are in league with the Ascians. Slaughtering the Primals is but the first step in their plan. They make for Zelvatol to bring about Garuda's summoning and to kill her. You must stop them.
I shall inform the others at once.
Master Thancred, I would ask that you accompany Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary. Your knowledge of her injuries may well prove useful in determining her treatment.
Of course.
Though the fates afforded us time to share our long-delayed drink, 'twould seem the rest of my wine cellar will have to wait, as I am constantly reminded there is no rest for the righteous. However much we may change and grow apart, some bonds are unbreakable. Where is she? What? Saulette? Saulette. My name is Saulette. I'm sorry, I just began working here. I'm not... You're rather famous, you see, and... Pray excuse me. Paths we walk. Surely they won't take the letter. Yes, I know. We must trust in Captain Whitecape and his Carusians. Did they not bring Estinian back from the very brink of death? I am uncomfortably reminded of how he mocked me for praying at his bedside for the day's end. Say you, my friend, shall we turn our attention to a matter where conclusion we yet have the power to influence? Shadows of the First. So the warriors of darkness and the Assyrians are conspiring to bring about Garuda's summoning, that they might put her to the sword. Then when we first encountered them in Lost Athnath, when they were confronting Ravana, gods, has this been their aim all along? What do you intend to do? I asked Alphino. There is much and more I do not understand, but I know this, a primal summoning cannot be ignored. Alcé risked her life to uncover this plot, and we squandered her gift at our peril. Glide, will you accompany me to Zatol and help me stop the Exal's ritual? Given the Ishgardi shares a border with the Exal homeland, we have a vested interest in the outcome of this ritual. We have been willing to suffer the beastmen's intrusion into Corthian lands to a point, but the summoning of a primal is an escalation we cannot abide. We shall have our fastest airship. Master Alphino, the mountains of Exalfoto are not easily traversed, and this endeavor demands all haste. The gesture is most appreciated, Sir Emmerich, but I fear an aerial approach is destined to fail. This is their homeland after all. Exalt dirigibles are not to be underestimated. Dirigibles? No experience tells me the only conceivable approach is by land. I believe it would be wiser to cross into Exalfoto by way of the mountain pass east of the Camp Dragonhead. In that case, I shall send instructions of the contingent of the camp's knights to be placed at your disposal. They will secure the safe passage through the mountains, escorting thence to Exalfoto. Though my men are unqualified to confront the primal, they are more than capable of contending with the Exal. To be glad of their assistance, Lord Ledmont. In the event Mr. Salazar regains consciousness, we will share with you any additional information she may provide. May the Fury watch over you and keep you safe. Then let us be off. We can procure any additional supplies we require in Camp Dragonhead. What is this? Memories. Hey, hey, hey. What is this? A recap? Man. Oh yeah, I forgot about this place. I thought this place was the other place, yeah. What? Zafatol, according to my map, it looks relatively straightforward, albeit one through extremely dangerous territory. What? It's a dungeon? Yikes. Guess I'm doing this. Bum, bum, dum, bum. Oh boy. What? He's trying to take honor off. What? He's talking about you. Redwald, Redwald. So what, they're giving recaps before the pre-patch for the next expansion now? It's like, how can you forget? Even if you... I don't know. What is this, the trial by combat thing? Y'all really got me going to Limsa. Then get out, never ask me again to go up there. Lady Yugiri, where is she? Yeah, actually, I want to read what she's saying. Small roll? You have a small roll. You got a quest. Oh. The oaths we swear. Rabon. This is really gonna go through the whole MSQ again. I sleep. I'm back. Hold on. He's not wearing the thing that was made in the firmament. God damn, it's about damn time. Oh man. He's on a balloon. Someone has to pop his balloon. Imposing. When did I get hit by that? What? That axe. I see barriers. The hell? Whoops. It doesn't do anything to him. Lancer, Lancer. You gotta stop the Warriors of Darkness. There it is. Paraglide, not a pig. But Why is it asking me whether to use it? Like, what other choice is there but to not use it? But it's like it gives us choice for no reason then. Tornado. Godwin Akali. Treat the sacred grounds, will ya? What is that? Squad! It's not that hard to not get caught. I mean, let's just spread the four corners of the circle. Summon Garuda. The reckoning comes. He doesn't want us to stack, so just let him. Stars! Stars! But where are the warriors of darkness? Happens.
Thank the gods! What happened?
They summoned Garuda.
So they were unable to see the ritual to its completion.
But they didn't complete
Then
it.
Garuda is no longer a threat, and whatever the Ascians and the Warriors of Darkness were planning has come to naught. But we should not tarry. The knights have secured our path to safety.
Well, well. What do we have here? You'd better not have killed the primal without us.
These guys are kind of corny. I can't lie. Like, we're the bad guys.
You!
I don't know.
Wait, I know you. Still walking, I see. I could have sworn my aim was true.
Just what is your game? Leading us the long way so these fools could step in and claim our prize?
Who's this?
No. Let's not make hasty accusations. By the look of things, the ritual was proceeding as planned. We arrived at the appointed hour. It was they who erred.
It is hopeless. We cannot face them all.
Do mine ears deceive? A boy! So that's the way of it. Twins! You had me worried for a moment there. Know that I will happily make it quicker for you, if you just stand still.
Enough, Jarumul. We wouldn't want to upset the man in white with any unnecessary bloodshed now, would we?
Jarumul.
You've been awfully busy since we were kind enough to spare your lives.
While you were idly consorting with the Ascians, you mean? 7 hells! What could you possibly hope to achieve?
Should I explain it to you? Very well.
Yes, you should.
Consider it a reward of sorts for beating us here. You know the tale of Hydaelyn and Zodiac, I take it? Of the Great Sundering and the reflections it created?
Yin and Yang, yes. The tale as old as time.
Across 10 and 3 they were divided. Reflections of the source, each possessed of shards of light and dark.
Just so. One of those reflections, the one nearest to the source, is our home. And we were the heroes blessed with her light. But not all worlds hold light and dark in equal measure. In ours, the power of light was greater by far. So the Ascians, who once threatened our home, were no match. And they fell before us, one after another, till none were left. Victory, we thought. And then came the light. A flood of pure, blinding radiance, annihilating shadow and color and life itself. Ere long, it will consume our world, leaving naught in its wake but blank perfection.
That cannot be. Do you honestly expect us to believe such a story?
Believe what you like. But it has happened before, on a world far removed from ours. The 13th, which was swallowed by the dark and transformed into what you call the Void. Unchallenged light would condemn us to a similar fate. And so we joined hands with our former enemies, and with their aid came here, to the source.
Unchallenged
There's
light.
but one way to restore the balance and save our home. The Ardor. Calamitous destruction with the power to break down the barriers between planes and see our worlds rejoined.
You would doom our world to save your own? What would even become of us? Of you?
Enough. I tire of talking.
Enough. Don't spit logic.
You know our cause. You know what is at stake. We are prepared to do whatever it takes. Are you?
I still didn't really even understand that.
If
I've
there is
seen
aught
this
you
guy
would say,
before.
say it. Otherwise, begone. You have no friends here.
Okay, hold on, I'll be back. Oh man. Well fought, well fought. No, it's not true. Such wanton destruction is beyond justification. Whatever their reasons, they must be stopped. The sacrifice, the loss, it ends here. Two sides of a coin. Let's head back. And we are not too late. On behalf of Shard, I offer you my deepest thanks. As for we who remained, Mistress Ishtola has been tending to Mistress Alice in your absence. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Both my ladies. And I am pleased to report that she has regained consciousness. I imagine you have many questions, especially given your recent encounter with the Warrior of Darkness. I know, I do. Come, let us show you to her room. Do not worry, her conditions is much improved. She is a resilient one, much like her brother. The big three. The big three right
Alize,
here.
how are you feeling?
Alize.
Well enough, brother. Thanks to the kindness of our hosts. When they told me you had departed for Zelfatol, I found that I could rest. The outcome seemed a mere formality, as did your safe return. Thank you, my friend.
I take it your mission was a success.
As if we needed any further confirmation that they are in league with the Ascians. But to save another world? I think not.
I too thought his story fanciful at first. But it is possible there may be a kernel of truth in all of this. At the very least, none of his claims contradict the word's account.
You were following these people, Alize. Why?
During my travels, I had oft enjoyed tales of the Scions and their exploits. But after a time, I began to hear whispers of a gifted and theretofore unknown band of adventurers. Adventurers who had supposedly sworn to travel the realm slaying primals in the Scion's stead.
The Warriors of Darkness. And in the course of investigating these rumors, you stumbled upon the Ascians' involvement.
Yes, exactly.
Forgive me, but if these Warriors of Darkness mean to bring about another calamity, to what end do they hunt primals?
To prompt an escalation. To deepen the beast tribe's feelings of helplessness and despair, and thereby drive them to summon ever more powerful gods. And lest we forget, these events do not occur in isolation. With their patron deities being slain left and right, the news of man's victory over Nidhogg must surely have sown panic in the minds of the beastmen. 'Tis no wonder they wish to defend themselves.
Power answered with greater power. Death with more death. A vicious cycle fueled by fear and hatred. I know it's like all too well.
Indeed. The Ascians sow discord and desperation, and
What
the
is
Warriors
this?
of Darkness reap the harvest.
There's a line right here.
Continues.
Is this my screen? No, it's the game. There's like a streak of line. Can it be seen on stream? I think it can. What the hell? I thought there was like a crack or something in my screen. What's the game? Once I hover over it, it's gone.
Yet that is not the extent of their ambitions. The Ascian himself observed that once the powerless realize that the old gods have failed them, they will have little recourse but to look to a new one.
We cannot let that happen.
It should come as no surprise, but Alizé and I have uncovered evidence that the Ascians have been manipulating certain parties to ensure that a constant stream of crystals flows into the hands of the beast tribes. If we sever these supply lines, we should at least be able to slow the escalation.
Agreed. Kral and I shall journey to Zelphatol and learn what we can of the Ixal's source.
Then I, for my part, pledge to lead a similar investigation into the origin of the Nath supply.
Sir Emmerich?
As a member of the Eorzean Alliance, Ishgard is honor-bound to play an active role in maintaining the security of the realm. You might also say that I have some personal motivation, given the Ascian's dealings with my father. However, I make no secret of the fact that my knowledge of primal beings is scant at best. As such, I should be most grateful if one of your order were to assist me.
Allow me, Sir Emmerich. I have dealt with the Nath before.
Let us consult with Orianja then. Given his dedication to the study of primal beings, I should be surprised if he could not tell us something of value.
I don't think we should do. Yo, they need to resolve. Yo, hell, this whole Heaven's Ward. Nothing happened with Urianger. I mean, he helped us, if anything.
Allow
But
me to
whoa,
accompany you, brother.
is she
And before
suspicious?
you think to refuse, know that I am not the girl I once was. I shall not be a burden. You have my word.
But Alizé, you... You are more than welcome. After all, it was you who set us upon this path.
Wait a minute. I'm afraid I can't allow you to leave just yet. Not until you try on the new outfit I prepared for you.
To think that the three of us plumbed the depths of the coils and confronted Bahamut himself. Had I not been there, I would struggle to believe it. Hey, so if you didn't do this, would this have been said? Shortly after we parted ways, I heard that she had taken to the road on her own, apparently on a journey of self-discovery, precisely where to I never learned, though I suspect that was by design. Was she enjoyed hearing tales of our exploits, did she? My apologies for keeping you waiting. Oh? I don't like it. Not a fan. Right then, shall we be off? Tatru never ceases to impress, though for a moment I fear she might furnish you with an identical outfit. Praise the 12 she did not. Mother and father were rather too fond of making us wear matching clothes. Do you remember the time at the studium when that girl of yours crept up behind me in the hall and whispered, "Well, sister, please, she was not my... Can we not have this conversation in the front of the Void Light?" So be it, another time perhaps. To be honest, I wasn't planning on seeking you out just yet. When I set my forth on my journey, I did so with grand ambitions. As you may recall, I promised I would not disappoint you. I pray you will forgive me if I do. I've been meaning to ask about the carriage? Or whatever. Ah yes, the carriage that so fortuitously arrived to spirit us away from Ulda after the banquet. Driver informed me that I had my sister to thank for this presence in Ula. How did you know to send help? Oh, drunken brass blades are even less discreet than sober ones. Unfortunately, by the time I learned of the plot, it was too late to do anything more. Frankly, I'm still amazed Francis managed to find you. New garments aside, I must say that you seem different, more resolute than when we last met. You have the look of a woman who is ready to fight for the future of Eorzea. To the extent of my abilities perhaps, but I have no delusions of grandeur, nor will I pretend to have found myself or anything such thing. I am here today because I would regret if I weren't, that is all. Fair enough, let us depart for the Waking Sands, then see if Eorzea can be of assistance. I have 4 more now. Eorzea, apologies for calling upon you unannounced. By myself, no. Would the scholar had seen fit to grant me knowledge of thy coming. What? Oh my gosh, I can't. The Warrior of Darkness has returned. Pray allow us to explain. Whoa. And they're all real cornballs. I too have heard tales in recent days of cornball beings rising up only to be cast down by forces unknown. Last, those to pursue their goals with redoubled effort. We have 2 objectives at this time: to identify and remove the source of the beast tribes crystallized, and to take direct action to prevent any further summoning rituals from reaching completion. The second is easier said than done, of course. While we were fortunate enough to learn of the Ixal's plans before they came to fruition, I should be surprised if the Warrior of Darkness and the Ascians did not have similar designs elsewhere of which we have no knowledge. Though were it wise to come hither, for this very day did I receive tidings most troubling from across the Strait of Myrlthor. Where Gomoro stirreth, and there are vespers with the Lord of Crags nearest his return. Mere rumors mark thou, but in light of thine own discoveries, thou castest ill for to turn a deaf ear to their claims. We must ascertain the truth of the matter for ourselves. Let us consult with the Maelstrom forces stationed at Camp Overlook of Clyde. Thank you for your counsel, Roger. Pray inform us should you learn aught else. I shall. Oh, Alice say. If I may, Brother Roger, is there anything else you would like to say? Alice say? If not, then never mind. I only ask because you are normally rather more verbose. Nothing to add. Very well. Here we depart. I wish to make a request. The Warrior of Darkness spoke of how the Orator had the power to break down the barriers between planes, that our worlds might be rejoined. I would ask that you research this for us. Being nowhere near as well read as you, I'm sure I wouldn't know where to begin. That said, I have heard tell of a promising tome, the Gerung Oracles. Mayhap you could start there. By the leave. By thy leave. Ooh, this face. Camp Overlook, was it? Very well. You know me, I know you. Answer that just when my Cobalt problems look like it coming to a head. Signs of the 7th dawn turn up, itching to pitch in. Bloody brilliant timing it is. What it is? Right then, let's get to it. Unlikely allies. So our friendly neighbors in Gomorrah have got much more aggressive of late, just as he said. Matter of fact, our scouts spotted one sniffing about the stores just now, likely looking to make off with an armful of crystals. I'll be damned if I'm about to let that happen. Lend a hand and help us search the camp for the little bugger, would you? You spoke with the commander then? Our Maelstrom friends seem notably more agitated than when we first arrived. You know what happened? Cobalt in the camp, you say? That would appear to corroborate Raj's information. Yes, but to be so reckless as to infiltrate Maelstrom camp and draw attention to their efforts is passing strange. Titan summoning. We must do everything in our power to prevent Titan summoning, and that means finding the questioning this Cobalt. The scouts said he looked quite small for a kobold. Can he be hiding in somewhere like this? Sure, commotion. Ba 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 da. Ba 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 da. The hell? Ugh. Stay back, way far back. I'm not a. The gas, no, Bruce, pointless, hopeless, no use. Please don't hurt me. I only wish to talk. Yes, just talk. This was a stupid plan. Stupid. But if I tell no one, then everyone will. You found me again. What to do? I come in peace, only to talk. Speak, say, talk. So please do not hurt me. So this is our wily Cobalt infiltrator, is it? No wonder the soldiers were on edge. He could very well give one a bruised knee. We found him. Doom. That's how we've got him. Fine work, Science. So little one, thought you could sneak into my camp, did you? Plot to steal my crystals, were you? No, I came to talk, to ask for help, but when your soldiers saw me, they drew their weapons and shouted, and now, let us all take a deep breath and discuss this like civilized individuals. What is your name, child? Pikmin Gabu of the 620th Order. At least I will be a Pikmin one day. Well met, Gabu. I am Alphano, and this is my sister, Alice. The man who found you is our friend, and now that you know our names, we can be friends too. Now, Commander Bloiden. Here, thanks. You wanted to take his crystals, Gabu, but you said you came to ask for help. Why to us and not to our own people? What happened, Gabu? Can you tell us? So useless. Let's kill him. No one is going to hurt you, alright? Not while we're here, I promise. The Patriarch, the Patriarch's going to summon the Great Father again, and you have to stop him. Beat him, fight him, stop him. Gabu's parents said they didn't want it, along with many others, but the Patriarch wouldn't listen. He was so angry, raging, feeling angry. He said that if they didn't have their iron in their hearts, they would serve as coke for the furnace. And then the guards took my parents and the others away, and I haven't seen any of them since. Coke for the furnace. I did not want to believe it, but I have heard tales of Focky Fashion from the Bones Beastmen, which worshippers use in their rituals, hoping to summon more powerful incarnations of the gods. By the 12, that is sickening. No one listens to Gabu. No matter how much she cries, pleads, begs, cries, they do not listen, only talk about punishing the overdoers and praising the Great Father. Gabu loves the Great Father, but he loves his parents too, so please help Gabu stop the Patriarch and save his parents. Commander, revised Maelstrom command with that Titan summoning is imminent. Should the worst come to worst, we will require their support. Time being of the essence, we three will attempt to infiltrate the Cobalt Stronghold, secure their crystals, and free the prisoners. Well, if you're so sure, well, forgive me if I don't seem optimistic. We'll make ready just in case. I tried to talk to the others, but they wouldn't listen. So even though I was afraid, I came here. Do you know that there are collectors who will pay a fortune for beastmen and ritual artifacts? It is perverse. I have faith that we may yet stop the ritual. We could surely have protected the associated etheric disturbance had Titan manifested already. But I cannot speak for the prisoners. 12 have mercy. That they would even contemplate sacrificing their own flesh and blood, brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers. Time is of the essence. We must see that what else Gabu knows and formulate a plan without further delay. A sort of twisted monster would consider a ritual focus a work of art, knowing full well how it was made, and we call them beastmen. We're all beasts. The beast that mourned at the heart of the mountain. I heard Great Father Titan loves crystals, cherishes, covets, loves them, and if we gather enough, he will return. That's why the Patriarch told everyone to go forth and gather them. So I was thinking, if we take all the crystals away, maybe Great Father won't come? Very good, Gabu. I was thinking just the same thing. Do you know where these crystals are stored? I know. Oh. Several spots, each defended by a different order. Gabu wants to steal them, but he was afraid to go alone. Yes, too afraid to go alone. But together we can take them away and find them. Come, Gabu will lead you to the first cache. They reset. What time do they reset? 11? It's gotta be, yeah. Excuse me. That hardly seemed fair. Then again, they only have themselves to blame. Pray see to the crystals. LSA and I will stand guard for any errant patrols. Quickly. Do you have them all? Good. Lead on, Goblin. This way. What are you waiting for? We stand lookout. You take the crystals. Keep talking to me like the LSA. If I didn't know better, I would say this crate was a trap. Time is short. If you have the crystals, we should move on to the next cache. Did you hear me, brother? Brother! Aye, it's just that. I am quite certain that the crate once bore Ishgardian seals. Someone took great pains to remove all traces, but enough remains to make out the pattern. See for yourself. I struggle to imagine kobolds traveling to Corthus to bring crystals, much less bothering to conceal their origins. I suspect these crystals were smuggled into Wildbrand by another party. Most likely a pawn of the Asians, as Thinkard speculated. I don't understand. Who are the Asians? Do they worship the Great Father Titan too? Never mind you that. As LSA said, we do not have a lot of time. Can you lead us to the next cache, Goblin? Yes, of course. Goblin knows the way. This next one is the last and is very large, very big, very huge, very large. We should pack up the crystal and leave now. The kobolds stumble upon our handiwork at any moment. Probably said the cache would be here, but unless it's remarkably well hidden. But they were here, heaps and heaps and heaps of crystals. Uh-oh. Crystals? Crystals? Confound it. What about you? Any luck? Nothing, nothing, nothing. But this cannot be. Goblin saw them. Spied, spotted, saw. Think, brother, think. They must have moved them, yes? The question is where to and why? With Ogomora, where they summoned Titan once before and meant to do it again. It is the only explanation. What about Mother and Father and the others? We have to help them. And we will, Goblin. We will. Stay calm. We still have time. They have yet to call for the remaining crates, yes? If they had, then they would have found the other cache empty and sounded the alarm. Nevertheless, I believe that the time for stealth has passed. We must breach the... Hold on, what? The hell? We must breach the navel and seize the remaining crystals. There is no other way to prevent Titan summoning. But first give me your crystals, that I might deliver them into Commander Bloiden's custody. We dare not take them to the bowels of the mountain. Father, we're coming. Alphina's right. 'Twould be folly to deliver the crystals, the very thing we sought to deny. Crystals, Squire, if you would be so kind. Thank you. I shall deliver them to Camp Overlook to safekeeping and brief Commander Bloiden of the situation. Pray go on ahead. As I recall, there is an aetherite within the Ogumar mines that should deliver you to the Neville. Gabu doubtless knows the way. Wait for me there. I shall rejoin you anon. Strange. I would have thought you eager to remain in the thick of the action. If this is what you prefer, then Godspeed, brother. This way, this way. I take it this is the aetherite we seek? Right then. As soon as Alphina arrives, we go. Trust you're feeling suitably heroic. There's no telling what sort of resistance we'll face in there. Quickly, you gods. Briskly, swiftly, quickly. I will not suffer any further delays. thought it was gonna be a dungeon. Lay down your arms and surrender. We have our crystals. There will be no summoning this day. Overdole is here, but how? Did you... Where are my pants, Patriarch? Where are they? Mother, father. Coca the Furnace, you monster, how could you? We are the servants of the Lord of Crags. We are his, that he may drink of our blood and partake of our flesh, that he might draw upon the strength of the children and defend them from the tyranny of the overdolers. No, I'll say, not yet. I understand, Patriarchs, I do. You fear your anger, your hate. You would do anything to protect your people, anything to deliver them from despair, whatever it takes to ensure that those who threaten you can never do so again. But in your single-minded pursuit of this objective, you have brought suffering on your own kind, kith and kin. You have sacrificed the lives of the very people you sought to protect. But it need not be this way, Patriarch. Renounce this bloody course, cease your attempts to summon your god, and work with us together to build a lasting peace. Another peace to be abandoned at the Overdolers' convenience. Oathbreakers, all of you. Liars, betrayers, oathbreakers. You take and you take and you take, and when you have had your fill, you sue for peace. You promise that this time is the last, until you grow hungry again. And when we dare to defend ourselves, we declare that this beast tribe cannot be suffered to live, that our god drains the land of Aether and brings naught but suffering, death, destruction, suffering upon us all. I will hear no more lies from you and yours, Overdole. You've ruined our lands, your own lands. You'll not ruin ours. I said I'd come for you, and I did. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Say something, please, please. Please. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up! Uh-oh. Seven hells. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Avlo, leave them to me. We must away. Forced transportation? He's breathing and I don't see any injuries, but I can't seem to wake him. By the 12, how could I be so foolish? I should have known better than to let Gabu accompany us, given what we were like to find. His anguish and despair have served to birth a primal, just as surely as would the supplications of the faithful. Worse, being born of such turbulent emotion, this incarnation of Titan seems incapable of naught but violence. If we have one cause for optimism, it is that while many crystals were present, they were presented but a fraction of the quantity intended for the summoning ritual, meaning that Titan must be far weaker than planned. Be that as it may, he is at a primal, and the longer we leave him to bleed the land of ether, the stronger he will grow. And should Titan be permitted to leave Gomorrah, more lives will be lost. The Maelstrom will rally the troops, and the cycle will continue. Why, you know what must be done. Will you face the loaded crags once more? Thank you. Alice and I will tend to Gabu. When you have finished with the primal, look for us at Camp Overlook. We will expect you. What? It's just the hard version? Alright, I think that's it for now. Continue this later. Is anyone on? No. Alright, I'm out. Peace.